So let's get it. Let me check something first. Yo, smile you later. Let's get it. Oh, I'm about to trade to the Oklahoma City, but I can't do it right now.
We got Kevin Durant.
KD.
Hey, you know he'll come to play. I love his versatility, but that makes shutting him down next to impossible. Coach gave us a full breakdown of what to expect. We watched plenty of film. Sometimes you just gotta throw all that out the window and settle things on the court. I'm ready. Bring it, baby.
Give me a hand here. Hey, look, I just saw that here. You got your green card.
One of you is to check out the scenic structures.
I'll be good. I'll be good.
Now the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Hill. This is Kevin Harlan.
Hey, what's up, Jake?
A floor for the Mavericks. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams is checked in for Cantor. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Roberson. So for Oklahoma City right now, Russell Westbrook out there with Payne. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Nick Collison. And it's Waiters in the 3 spot.
They've been sensational on the backboards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Too open that time, made it look too easy.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Outside Westbrook.
Got our first 3 of the game.
It's hauled in by Felton. And for Raymond Felton last year was nothing short of a disaster. This is the first 31 games with an ankle injury sustained in preseason. And he played for a poor team. And things, you know, Greg, being the lead of the ball handler like you were, they just never got much better for Felton as the season went on.
Yeah, the problem when you have that issue early on, the season isn't going to wait for you. You know, you're basically in catch-up mode, and so because of that, he never got into any kind of a rhythm when he was available to play. And that's not surprising, given that he averaged less than 10 minutes a game for the season after averaging 33 a game for his entire career.
Shot clock at 5. Westbrook passes to Collison. And he dunks it down.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It worked perfectly, and the lead they already had was proof in the pudding.
Barea kicks to McGee. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Okay, that's enough of that. Come on, man. Now let's see that big
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
I want to be alone. Hey, come on now. I told him to go fill out
Now Payne.
Hey, come on. Gotta get
He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Adams dishes to Waiters.
Whatever it is, tell him to go away.
Releases from 15. Shot is no good. Some solid defense from 3.
Feeling down, feel better than saying somebody who's in worse shape.
Barea with it. Freak. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Thunder up 11. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Transitioning from college to pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. your points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players like that adjust to the long NBA schedule?
Well, you know, Kevin, they're going to give their teams the best chance to win no matter what the circumstance is. If that means playing young guys extended minutes.
Really? Why would you put me against Westbrook?
Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Roberson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Freak in his point guard. JaVale McGee is out there with Powell. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Felton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Three-pointer. The Thunder pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
And you know, Greg, that not only robbed them of some key minutes, but I think it really affected their rhythm and flow in the game. I mean, they'll try to play it more disciplined and safer tonight.
Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on quite a show. He picked up 12 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think you might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with you.
Parsons check in for Wesley Matthews.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never had a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline. And how about a little bit of shotmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Hey, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play.
And it's Freak missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
No luck. Good D by Westbrook.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The Thunder lead by 17. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. That's the 3-5. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You know what? They already won.
Starting to pull away here.
Certainly, this one's threatening to get out of hand and soon, partner.
Freak. And no good.
Oh, wait. Well, no, let me stop trying to shoot threes.
Waiters passes to Durant. That's good. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Thunder running away with it.
Really, you think so? Well, I have parties all the time.
And your parents don't mind?
Mind? They practically write out the guest list.
Oh, wow. I wish my parents were that cool. I think that guy's calling you.
Don't worry, he's part of the cleaning crew.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a technically...
It's so hard to find good health. Excuse me.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Felton comes in for Parsons. And Freak subbed in for J.J. Barea. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. So the Thunder 5 right now. Nick Collison out there with Adams. And there's Roberson. Then it's Payne. And it's Waiters in at the 3 spot. Always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title path, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
And a wide open look for Freak. The shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
What are you doing?
That's Nowitzki at the elbow. And that one's good. Nowitzki's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
I just can't handle another disappointment.
Raiders against Parsons, and Waiters kicks to Roberson. There's a screen.
Yeah, we're brothers of a tortured soul. We support each other.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Oh, good with the triple.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on. He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
I want you.
And Roberson kicks to Payne.
You couldn't possibly understand. And how could you? You've got everything.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's tipped. And here we go. Here's Parsons. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Boy, did he go hard to the board. Everything over the back for me.
Yeah, kudos for the effort.
Look for Dallas. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Freak subbed in for Raymond Felton. Kanter, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Andre Robertson. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Freak is out there with Matthews. And it's Pachulia in at the center, looking down the middle. The lineup out there for the Mavericks. Yeah, the Bells and the Oklahoma City Raiders cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Freak.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice.
I'm not about to stand here and argue with you about as it works. Because the fact of the matter is that
outside Durant, screened by Ibaka.
This is your last chance to get into Princeton. If you want to
Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Here's Durant. No good off the pick.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And that one's good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
I gotta get up tomorrow and go to practice.
There's a screen by Kanter.
Thanks.
There's a good screen. Here's Westbrook. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 6th assist on the night.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Adams.
And what do you think you're doing?
I'm just having a smoke.
Not here, you're not, idiot.
There's Pachulia, tops them both. The Thunder leading by 7.
Walton, I really appreciate your willingness to change your schedule.
Here's Roberson. Durant with it, now guarded by Parsons. And stolen by Parsons. Here's Matthews, sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Guys, you know, your father and I were classmates at Princeton.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction.
Bigger now.
Tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Very impressed with your application.
Parsons attacking, shoots from the baseline. The rebound by Ibaka.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Exactly. No way you expect him to miss that shot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Durant doing all sorts of things. 8 rebounds. He's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. Is really spaces the floor.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 15-6 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Freak missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Look, friend, we can talk about candy all day.
Outside West.
That blue was a bad way to go. By the way, I hear that whistle blowing. I got a train to catch. Well, let's go.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd and everyone in the building kind of rooting against you. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well, such a scintillating hypothesis.
Yes, thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
But I guess the signs were always there. Though sure, these chiseled good looks.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down.
Look at me, I'm not drenched in material.
Man, going to a building on the road and completely control the action like he did.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me, and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew.
It's one thing to throw the hand,
wonderfully,
but it's another thing to get up from the table and quit the game. You honestly believe that Superman could beat the Flash in a foot race? Mr. Bradley, I'm glad you're still here. Carlton Banks. What?
That's Poppycock. I'm Carlton Banks.
No, Will, your charade is not necessary. Now, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Bradley and I need to talk. You know, a lot of these legacies I interview, they've got the grades, the resume, but they're sheltered, you know, like that milquetoast cousin of yours. But you really impressed me tonight. I'd be happy to sign a letter of recommendation for you. Thank you. Well, thanks for covering for me tonight. Oh, no problem, man. I'm just glad you came back when you did, you know. Starting to get a little too comfortable in this stuff, you know what I mean? Carl, hold up. Mom and Dad leave for the night and you take advantage like this? And what about you, mister? What kind of role model are you? Hey, if it weren't for me, the two of you would have this whole family on the way to hell in a handbasket. And another thing.
moves are kind of like top secret, Nick. I mean, I could show you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll make an exception this one time. All right, come on, give me up, give me up. All right, check it out. This is called the Will Smith Hoop Dream Dunk on Akeem Down the Lane House of Pain pass. Right? Ooh, I see you wasn't ready for that one. You know, back in Philly, they used to call me Will the 747 Smith.
Wait, we just faced him.
I love his versatility, but that makes shutting them down next to impossible.
About the jet.
Coach gave us a full breakdown of what to expect. We watched plenty of film. Sometimes you just gotta throw all that out the window and settle things on the court.
I'd like to take a minute, just
And I'm
sit
ready.
right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab and when it came near, the lights places fresher than
From Harlem, Texas, a look at the city lights of Big T, Dallas. The crowd is assembled at the American Airlines Center, looking for a Mavericks win here in downtown Dallas. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a win against Philadelphia. Teams making substitutions here. So the Thunder 5 right now. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. And his Cantor is out there with Nick Collison. And it's Payne at the 1 spot. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 15. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, bye. Dad, I thought you
And
were
a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
I hope y'all are taking notes.
Hey, stop being all freaky.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow,
So,
18.
hey, what'd you think? You did a pretty good show today.
Mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Stink, stank, stunk. It was the worst show we have
Welcome
ever
back,
done.
folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more technically contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
You know what? They're dominating on the backboard. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down lower. They've limited second chances, too, guys.
Freak in a 2-guard. Chandler Parsons out there with Powell. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Perea in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He picked up 16 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys.
Let's go win this game. Oh, my fault.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
So come on, man, what happened?
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Hi, I'm Carlton Banks. And I enjoy great introductions to give you.
I like it.
It's a chance to take a walk on the wild side. To climb on board.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. You know, I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that.
And so we conclude the first half.
It's the Thunder. They lead by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sun. Doris?
And in a related story, Judge Philip Banks has dismissed yet another juror in the Showbiz Madam case, as cameras are not allowed in his courtroom. We have an artist rendering of his action. Specific details are not yet available as to why the juror was dismissed.
Kevin, thank you so much.
I know that
Always
guy.
a humble superstar,
Of course you do. That's my dad.
Thanks
you
so
have,
much,
like.
Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter.
He's my boy. That's the dude that cut that jack-o'-lantern in your head last Halloween. That's the guy.
It'd have been great if that candle ain't burned the roof of my mouth.
Jazz, do you think he'd do Hillary?
Why not? She got a nice big head.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Places are tiny.
What a
You can't even
performance
imagine
from
how small the
Durant
facial
here.
room
18
must
points
be.
and he blocked the shot.
Come on over here and sit down.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Freak comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Williams. And then for Oklahoma City, Gentry checked in for Ibaka. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Taking a look at the Thunder, Canner is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Dion Waiters is out there with Roberson. Adds Durant in at the 3. It's good, and a true contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. He's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki.
As you probably already know,
Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
With Samara, here's Barea. Soft touch and call. Barea's got his second bucket of the night.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
We got Cam. We got George.
And Roberson kicks to Waiters.
Can I use your car on Saturday?
Just 5 to shoot.
I have a date.
Up and in from the low block. Waiters got his second basket. You know, Greg, for Waiters, it would be unfair for the Thunder to ask of anybody. You know, that's tough to do. Hard to make up what Harden had accomplished.
Yeah, and the Thunder even asked Waiters not to wear number 13 to avoid any comparison, which I thought was a smart move. But they still would like to have him provide some punch in terms of points off the bench.
Now, Jeffrey. You're in my thoughts, love Thad. Thad? That's a pretty sexy sounding name. I'm thinking long legs.
No, these are for me from Thad.
The Thunder have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Please, for carnations and a little baby's breath? Nothing.
On the season.
Hey, Carlton, you will never guess who we got on the show for tomorrow.
Mavericks
So
trail
there's
by
no sense in
7.
me playing, is there?
Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Nowitzki is out there at Matthews. Then it's Williams. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
How many times do I have to tell you kids that I just can't?
The Thunder shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Payne passes to Adams.
You will never guess who we got.
How many times do I have to tell you, kid?
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. High post tries. Can't get it to go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Aren't you Judge Banks?
Oh, yes, I am.
Outside Williams.
Hey, everybody,
Here's
it's Judge
Freak.
Banks for the television.
And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder leading by 5.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't discuss the case.
Well, then I
Outside Durant. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Outside Durant. Screened by Ibaka. Pulls up on the wing. Payne's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 7. Here's Williams. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They gotta find something, you're right. And here's Freak. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes
Wait,
to the
what?
Thunder. Cannons has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Alright,
But
I'm
still,
done for
eventually,
now.
you gotta feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
The fadeaway. Durant with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Freak kicks to Williams. Looking for Pachulia. He gets it there. Can't cash in from close range. The Thunder leading by 7. Outside Durant. He feeds it to Ibaka. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Williams dishes to Nowitzki. And he says, can't get you with a big dunk of his own.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ibaka, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the paint. Roberson gets the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dion Waiters checked in. Is also making his switch. Freaks checked in, and a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Gentry checked in for Adams.
Well, I hope so.
And Waiters gets to Ibaka. There's a screen by Cannon.
Did I say that out loud?
Here's Roberson, covered by Parsons. Haters know what.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Cut the bucket. And that's 13 points for Nowitzki.
He flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Thunder have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
Definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Here's Roberson. There's the killer two-headed slam.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
He needs tough love.
Parsons passes to Freak. Three-pointer.
I have never been so embarrassed in my entire life.
Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Technically, I'm not really your flesh and blood.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
My mom and Bill, they...
Waiters dishes to Durant.
I see where you're going with this, though.
There's a screen by Cannon. Shot clock at 6. Durant, wide open, he fires. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Thunder lead by 9.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that to make it out.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Brooks, standing by on the sideline.
Angry with me for dismissing him? You didn't have the common sense to know that?
I don't have any common sense.
Kevin, what was the key?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
You should be ashamed.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on a huge effect.
Don't worry,
They asked an awful lot from him tonight,
Hey,
and he delivered.
both of us, and we out there taking all the credit.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports
Today's
crew,
show is a very
have
special
a
tribute to
wonderful evening.
fathers. But before we get to our guests, I
I'd like to say something special about a very important man in my life. My father, Judge Philip Banks. Yesterday, a dismissed juror in the Showbiz Madam trial came on the show and said some really icky things about him. My cousin Will and I were, well, to say the least, shocked. And now Daddy won't even talk to us. We'd be like strangers in our own house. Please, Daddy, forgive us. Please.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm sorry. No one answered the front door. I have a package for Carlton Banks.
That's me. Oh, no, not another rejection.
Bad news.
Had this feeling.
I sent this to Last Chance Video Dating. You know, we guarantee you a date, except if your name is Carlton Banks.
Trust me, it doesn't work if your name is Michelle Williams either.
You tried this?
Tried them all.
Wow. I wouldn't expect someone like you to have trouble meeting people.
The only people I meet are dogs and shut-ins.
Why can't it be easier? I mean, why can't you just open the door and meet someone nice? Well, bye. Wait a minute. Would you,
Like to go out Saturday night? Hey, I'm not
coming on too strong? Not at all.
Bye.
Sweet mother of God, that's a firm handshake.
Trust me, if Daddy's on the show this afternoon, everything will be fine. And if he didn't, we'll show it to him. Now, do you know how to work one of these things?
What are you two doing? Did you see anything, I don't know, good on TV today? No.
So you didn't see the show?
Oh, I saw the show. And now, thanks to you, not only am I an incompetent judge, but an unfit parent. Tell me, what do you have planned for tomorrow, huh? Perhaps snapshots of me in the bathtub, huh? Or a video of me chasing stray dogs in my car.
NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season.
I saw two people begging for forgiveness and feeling very badly for hurting someone that they love.
Oh, please, Vivian. Don't buy into the propaganda.
That's enough. Now, what I want to hear now is an apology and the acceptance of the apology. Go ahead.
We sorry. We sorry, man. Man, we sorry. Man, we sorry. Man.
Okay, now
we could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again.
I accept your apology.
The stakes are raising every day at this point. So I better man up.
Come on.
Hold up.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the next presentation of Culture Entertainment in the NBA. Annual tradition celebrating diversity and culture.
Well, enough. Let's just put it all behind us. What's done is done. I just want to sit here and watch a little
and
TV.
Freak subbed in for Dirk Nowitzki.
I went to the Hillary show the other day that had a dismissed juror.
Comes in for Andre Iguodala. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green.
The Showbiz Madam case insulting Judge Banks, who just happens to be Hillary's father. Boy, here's a family that really puts the fun back in dysfunctional, isn't it?
Of the forward set, and it's Spates in at the vice. Barnes with it, now guarded by Parsons, pushing their lead to double digits. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
For 1 week, I'm not allowed to listen to
their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing. Surrendering too many easy baskets.
And it's Freak missing. A nice bounce back in for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Williams dishes to Freak. Beyond the arc. Score the basket. Shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Curry passes to Green. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Takes a 3. And it's Freak missing.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything you haven't done well so far.
Warriors leading by 7. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. As the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spot. Freak is out there with J.J. Barea. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers played really well. He finished with 13 points and also got the ball moving around to get his teammates involved as well. This was just the game he wanted to have as he leads his team to the playoffs. You want to be hot late, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down. He certainly didn't let us down that night.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the run.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their full bench jumping. Boy, look at them. They are really in this.
There. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
They double-team Curry. Thompson with it, out defended by Freak. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr got into a good situation. A touch off when the team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The first free throw is good. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did, and people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to...
What does that make it, 8 times, Will?
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Livingston gets to Green. Another shot. Barnes. Shot is off. Felton with some nice D. Mavericks trail by 7. off the
You're here.
And it's Freak missing.
And the shots just continue to say no
from the
in
moment
terms
I
of falling.
started here.
That's not true.
In fact, as I remember,
Barnes
I spent my
dishes
first
to
7 hours of service here
Good D by
installing
Matthews.
wall-to-wall carpet for
almost have
Barnes'
to
dream
assume
house.
he's going to knock those down.
Which had to
He
be
is battle and started high. He's only
Ken got home, he didn't like
They
it.
can trade 2 for 1 here.
would be the right move, I believe,
My fault
right
the
now.
dollhouse burned to the ground.
Livingston passes to
Jeffrey
Green.
Skipper died in that
And it's
fire.
good assisting on the play with
How do you want
Livingston.
to think about it? Look.
7 points for
I get this
Draymond Green.
Well, they've been leading on that outside shot a little too much here in the
You see
second.
the notes I've been working on
Target
for my week before
down.
Baltimore?
They've
Yeah, they're
mostly
right here,
been
big
off
guy.
target.
I've crossed out what didn't work and rewritten the rest.
Here is Livingston, standing at 12.
Can I use your car tonight?
No.
How about Mom's?
Talk to her.
Mom, Dad said it's okay for me to use your car tonight.
I didn't say that.
Feeds to Spates. 3 seconds
Words
left.
on the film, but you kind of did it.
Cannot hit.
You know, there was absolutely no
And
reason
so
for me
that
to jump
brings
in
the
here,
first
was
half to
there?
a
None
close.
whatsoever.
Warriors lead by 7. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin,
Ashley's going
thank you.
out
I'm with
tonight.
Clay
I've
Thompson.
given Jeffrey the night off,
What's
and Nikki's
working
going to
and
his
what's
first
not
sleepover.
working for you guys out here tonight?
Philip, the house be nice and quiet.
And the Clay Gray Hill defense.
You know what that means.
We got to keep driving, kicking, doing a great job shooting the ball. And we just playing selfish will be great in the second half.
Thank you, Clay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Nikki's first sleepover. I'll never forget my first overnighter. Ned Martin's house. Raised all kinds of heck. Drink hot chocolate, had pillow fights, watch the OJ trial.
Hi, Hamilton.
We probably gonna lose this game, so I just want to get this over with so I can get to the regular season.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
No return address.
Look for Dallas.
A special
But Julian,
invitation
he's
from me
checked
to
in
you
for
for
JaVale
tonight,
McGee.
please.
Freak comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Moran subbed in for Williams. Then for the Warriors,
It's for
Spates
me.
checked in for Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes. in
How
for
am I not making this? Like, come on,
Golden
bro.
State looking for
It's cheating me so hard right
Here's a
now. Like,
splash
come
play.
on.
Curry and Johnson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green.
You know what? Let me just start doing layups.
For some, it's bad
And how
night.
about
For me,
last
it's
year,
mad
Dirk
night.
Nowitzki jumping to 7th all-time in scoring. I mean, passing the great Moses Malone for that spot, and he surely will keep climbing this season.
You're a ball hogger.
Bye.
Curry with it. He has 6.
She seems a bit
They
of a
double team Curry.
Gus.
Thompson inside, guarded by Berea. That's good.
I've left messages. I
20
can't
points
hear
for Klay Thompson.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and
worried
feeling.
about me being
Berea
this
gets to
running back.
Nowitzki.
Mess my date up,
Freak.
okay? Well,
On the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I don't
Green's
understand
got
women.
rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they
Maybe I should
continue
talk to my
to
dad. He
control the
understands
glass.
me.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Great time.
New group getting ready for Dallas.
know what I'm saying?
JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Matthews comes in for Parsons. Freak's checked in for Raymond Felton. And Taryn Williams is subbed in for J.J. Barea. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Freak in at shooting guard. Nowitzki is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Matthews, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And a wide open look for Freak. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. My goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Thompson with the bucket.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Curry against Williams. The feed to Freak. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists here tonight.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, it took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. Boy, that was a nice job.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And the Warrior lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Nowitzki.
You've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally, bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
Thompson misses.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good for me.
If I could only be sure. I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Nowitzki kicks the free.
That you have ever had in your life.
Second chance effort, and the layup good by McGee.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. And I think they came out with some tired legs to start. But they've turned it around. They found some energy.
Really, no dunk?
More active and engaged. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Chandler Parsons is
oh shit.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Matthews. Down low. There's free. That's going to be 2 free throws.
He's fouling, John. He's fouling.
Look at the night for free. He's got 13 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for on top and let him add to that total.
The Warriors making a switch.
Oh, let's get it, cuz. Let's get it. He only got 11.
It was fun.
You don't talk much, do you?
He ties it up.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at
strong, silent type. Ooh, you are strong.
Who's working as an information for his course?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out full speed. Guys?
Green, the screen. Thompson isn't the third. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, we were just thinking of a little game we could play. Tiffany. Oh, come on, Sandra, be fun.
What'll be fun? Left in the fourth quarter. And Parsons kicks the three. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. And going to whistle.
I don't have football today.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, giving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And he ends up
you saw him cheat me, right?
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 minute. They're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Curry with another miss.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Free pitch to Matthews. Nowitzki sets a screen for Matthews. And there's the 3-second violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And here are the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's good.
I'll tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
The shots game clock separated by 4.
If your breath don't kill us first. Damn, man, don't you bring us mint when you go over there?
There's free.
As a matter of fact, I do. They're in my pants pocket. You want to go get it for me? Oh, this is ridiculous. Mad Dog, I'm sure he's nothing but a pussycat.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
Missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
honestly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though.
Just
I like
give me
that.
a minute to
Clock
explain,
management,
and then I'm out of here.
at this time of the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I got this strange feeling we're forgetting something. You're right. Thank you for a very lovely evening. Hey, what y'all do with our clothes?
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
We just gonna get our clothes and then we gonna go. No. From the looks of this brother, he's a very heavy sleeper. We are.
Take it. You got the look. Take the shot.
Off the inbound pass. Gets the 3 to fall.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Come on, what the hell? Save yourself. Forget the clothes. Let's just get out of here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Where the hell are you? You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who go to the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Stop that.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. A truly gutsy performance away.
Hey, man, we from L.A. Strippergram. Yeah, you know. We got a special birthday wish for you from Tiffany. Yeah, you know. Happy birthday to Mad Dog. Happy birthday, Mad Dog. It's not my birthday. Macho man. I'd like to be a macho
From
man.
home, you know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's coming by courtside.
You know what?
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen, with a nice win following a tough loss last time out. Was there a lesson you learned about yourself?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Someone's gonna die.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Klay Thompson. What'd you like about his performance?
There was nothing Joe could do to slow him down. Man, going to a building on the road and completely.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith.
We're about to die. All right, but the best defense is a strong offense, okay? So remember me for this. I'll see you on the other side. Sorry. Mad Dog, bro, you know, shouldn't you be climbing up the Empire State Building or something, man? there. You're stretching the building. What are we going to do now? Oh, well, you know, it's almost winter. Eventually, he's going to hibernate. All we got to do, you know, just hang out up here. Don't bring no attention to ourselves. Hey, look, those guys are going to jump. No, man, we just out getting some air, man. This is the worst night of my life. You know what I promised you? Don't panic. I'm from the Crisis Intervention Unit. You're young. You're young. You have everything to live for. Just get us down. There you go, putting the cart before the horse.
This is it.
Now hand me the baby.
Game of my rookie season. Kind of hard to believe.
We ain't got no baby, man.
These 82 games have gone by in a blur.
My bad.
I know we're on the outside looking in when it comes to playing.
Man, look, if you get the hell out of our way, fool. Hey, there's no need to be calling names. Sticks and stones will break your bones, but a 50-foot fall will kill y'all. I made that up myself. That civil service exam is really easy, isn't it? But I have to admit there are times that I just don't understand. And it doesn't get any easier when you get older. Now, here's the one right here. Check this out. I shouldn't have to tell you. I mean, you should just know.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, as the Mavericks look to work the home court advantage. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Only one game away from San Antonio.
Let's go win this.
Will be back home for the next one. 16 games off the lead. They may not be championship contenders. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Mills kicks to Leonard. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Leonard's got 7.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like this game's on offensively.
Hey guys, every time we think Patty Mills is going to take the next step in his development, he takes a step back. Last season, he shot career lows from the field and behind the arc after having one of his best ever campaigns.
It's been great being back in town, visiting all the colleges.
That really just makes a coach
but the best part has been being with you.
Unfortunately, me, I don't have it.
Offensive rebound. Here's Williams. Leonard with the steal.
16 years on the same street and you had to blow up by moving.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter.
And then I'll be around all the time.
Wide open. And he knocks down the jumper.
I wish you were dumber.
9 points in the game so far.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary, they haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Here's McGee, and he banks in the layup.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this summer.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
You're not going to see that very often.
Going to kitchen, give me a little beverage or something.
And a wide open look for free.
How am I? This is fake. This is fake right here. This is cheating me.
No, you're right. You guys are grown adults.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
I got some for you.
He's good.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet.
That's from
But
one
it
of
has
those
been
carousel
productive so far, no doubt about that. I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Got a little roller play.
And remember when roller skating down in Venice?
Now here's Mills.
That's
T
when
right
we
on
first
him.
kissed. Derek, this is so sweet. I can't believe you
There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter.
You know, we've had a lot of firsts
The
together.
Spurs rebound. Nobody near Leonard. Off the mark there with a three-point shot.
There's another first I think we should do together.
Matthews passes the lead. Up and in on the way. Lee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has. And they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Together?
And Tim Duncan closing in on 2 decades in the league. He talked about his continued love of the game.
Take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Well, Duncan breaking down his love for the game, and it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Freak, he's in a shooting guard. JaVale McGee is out there with David Lee. That's Matthews, and it's Williams at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
No, wait, let me start taking up close-up shots. Hold up, let me check something. Yeah, let me start taking up shots.
I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8 and I yelled to the cabbie, yo, home, smell you later. I was finally there.
To extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz.
For your information, I'm installing the new intercom
He ended
system.
with 14 points and did a good portion of his work from the free throw line as he drew a good number of fouls. He really was the second unit on his team in a great performance battle.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game plan.
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Really? I don't.
Here's Mills. Jack's good on the assist by Ginobili. And now a 5-point San Antonio lead for Dallas. They've gone 6 of 14 shooting.
Derek, man, I'm telling you, you love ULA. Gotta come down and check it out. Me and my man, we call it the Hive. Because the honeys be swarming.
There's the
Can you
triple.
hear me? Oh,
And he gets it to go. Freak's got 6 points.
Hi, Ashley.
San Antonio's gone 1 assist from
That's
3-point land in the
disgusting.
second quarter. Less than 20%.
Actually, no, that's a kiss. If you're lucky, what your experience was?
Ginobili with the drive.
Very funny. By the way, Will, I just got a call from Boston. Wizard said your brain is
Blatant
ready.
contact. Straightforward call.
So,
Simple.
Ash, we're still on tonight, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you tripping, man? She can't say no to you.
The Spurs have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
I'm watching you, mister.
No good on the free throw.
I never liked to
He hits the second from the line.
I'm not sure you should be admitting you've been looking at that boy's jib.
7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Williams kicks to Freak
Hi, Dad.
Hi, baby.
for 3.
Is Mom called here?
Yeah, you
Off in
just touched
time,
her.
but it's no good.
Is there something I can help you with?
And a pretty
No,
tight.
I just wanted to see how the conference was going. I had a question about makeup.
Makeup. Away from that blue eyeshadow.
Thanks, Dad. Oh, Hillary, can I talk to you for a minute?
Not now, Ash. My show starts in 5 minutes. Uh-oh. Big Sister
Now both
Radar.
sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way.
It's important, isn't it?
Antonio going with an almost
I
entirely
can tell. I
new
have like a
group
third
here.
sense about these
David
things.
West is checked in for Duncan. Dion comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili is checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Barton. On the court right now for the Spurs. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Boris Diaw is out there with West. And it's Mills in at the point guard position.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
Now here's Freak, covered by Mills. Looking to get it going, and Freak with the layup. Freak's got the lead up to 1 now for Dallas.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Well, Greggy is talking about the assistant that was hired was Becky Hammond, a phenomenal player for a very long time in the WNBA. And, Mark, you know, you and I were talking about this before. She was a perfect candidate to become the first full-time female assistant.
Yeah, I agree with you. And it might not seem like that big a deal to some, but this was a big-time barrier breaker that the Spurs pulled up.
A second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And last night, the subject came up about sex. Oh, did you? No.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D, their rim protection.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Freak is out there with Felton. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Parker. Inside, Alden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to Oklahoma City. Freak passes to Pachulia. And they're on the break. Here's Leonard. Finished off the break. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Check out the stats for Freak. 13 points, and he's sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Parker against Felton. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Free throw good, Freak.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Parker dishes to Green. Back to Parker. There's the 3. Green, no luck.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Back to Felton. Nowitzki a screen. Felton kicks to Nowitzki. Good. A nice assist from Felton. Nowitzki's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here is Parker to the inside. Aldridge. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
And one thing about the NBA, there are a ton of siblings currently playing in the league. Some on the same team, some on opposing sides, but there must be over a half a dozen sets.
Felton. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West is checked in for Duncan. Ginobili comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Miller's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And stolen by Freak. Goes up, trips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. This guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Passes to Mills. Parsons against Aldridge. From 10 feet out, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Leonard, he's checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. Ginobili with the ball. Now guarded by Parsons. West passes to Ginobili. Parker outside. To the left side wing. West, right side. Pocket 6. No good from the low block. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control. That's how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more distance.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Parker, guarded closely. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Are you familiar with the term offsides? Oh, yeah. That's when somebody crosses the line too soon. Exactly.
There's Freak.
You know what I'm talking about.
Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Able to be held responsible for their actions. It's back.
And
Are you two in trouble with a bookie or something? Pete's sake, let's stop beating around the bush. You're playing chess. Your rook has been blindsided by the Queen's Gambit. Now you can play honorably.
so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
It's bad night.
11 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Parsons for 3, and the rebound goes to Duncan. And there's the call on Pachulia. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
You can't be happy about it, but honestly, at this point, the game's probably out of reach anyway.
You can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. Freak. Misses. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
You were spying on me?
David, this was a...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LaMarcus Aldridge. The 4th quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket. And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been a...
You haven't said a word all the way up here. Did I do something?
Oh, no.
So what's going on?
Carlton and Will listened to me and my friend having a really private conversation. Oh, really? They heard me say some things that I just didn't want to maybe, just some stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Stuff about, me and you.
Good stuff?
Yeah. They heard me telling my friends that I wanted you to be my first.
Did you mean that? You think you're ready?
Are you sure?
First playoffs game, let's get it.
I guess.
Can't believe the regular season's done.
Ashley, it sounds to me
Some
like
of those
you
games I
want
can
to
barely remember. But we did it. We made the playoffs.
That you're leaving
And
tomorrow?
tonight, I make my postseason debut. I wasn't sure I'd be here as a rookie, but I can't wait to see what this team can do. Like KG said, anything's possible. So let's go chase that title.
My first time would be with someone who was leaving. What if we never see each other again? Ash, we'll see each other again. Then we really don't have to rush. I'm sorry.
Baby, you don't have to apologize to me.
Well, weather always a concern here in the Plains. Lightning striking in the distance.
What do you want to do now?
Oklahoma.
I don't know.
No strange
Miniature golf?
thunderstorm.
Let's do
The
it.
playoff battle in the West
Go.
starts off with a pain right here. Game one. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sideline. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Oklahoma City
Back
Thunder.
off, Will.
You telling me to back off, girl? Hold up.
He's checked in for Kansas.
This is me.
Deion Waiters comes in for Kevin
And
Durant.
we always used
And
to be
it's
able to
Payne
talk
in
about
Oklahoma.
anything.
On the floor for Dallas. Freak in its shooting guard. Pachulia is out there with Powell.
You know, I just want to say that I'm sorry that we invaded your privacy.
I can't believe you did that.
I know. I said it was wrong.
Last thing
This
you
is
want to
just
do.
hard for me to accept the fact that you're going to,
Oklahoma City shooting a 6
you
to
know,
the free
that
throw line
you
tonight.
won't be.
Nick Collison's
you know.
checked in for Serge Ibaka. This quarterback
I mean,
just
I know
under
you
3.5
you know,
minutes
it's just
played.
Well, let's just forget about it.
Well, no. I can't forget about it.
Outside Collison. Feeds
In
the
my
paint.
eyes, you're still a
Trying to
little
shoot.
girl that used to follow me around all the time.
Takes it from
Now
10.
you wearing
And it's Freak with
dresses
the
and
rebound.
got makeup and the
Mavericks
whole
trail by
nine.
5.
This just makes me
From
uncomfortable to know
outside the
that
arc.
you're having a...
And that one's good.
Yeah, poor job defensively giving him such a clear look
First
at the
three of the
basket
playoffs.
from three-point range.
Williams against Westbrook. In the corner, Collison with it from the arc. Can't get it to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Parsons outside.
I mean,
He feeds it to Powell.
I love Darren,
The shot goes down and it gets this game
and I
back
thought
to
I was
even.
ready.
Powell's got
But I'm
his
not.
first 2 points.
Perfect screen there.
You
Set
know,
him up
for a
with a
minute,
terrific look.
just for
Yeah,
a
I like
minute.
the fact that the setup was good, the
I
screen was
forgot how
solid,
smart
but
you
you
are.
also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't
Guess
do
I
his
kinda
job
panicked.
as well as he could have.
Yeah.
We've got
You remember the
123
first
left
time
in
I
the
asked
first
you
quarter of the
about
game.
sex?
A moment to
Panic
check
victim.
in with Doris Burke.
I
Doris?
did not.
I briefly
Yes, you
spoke with
did.
Billy Donovan.
You said that you needed to
I
have
asked
a
him about
license
what
to
his
have
goals
sex,
were
and then I
coming
couldn't even
into
take the
this
test
game
until I
one.
was
He said,
35.
win. If we can't come out
That's
strong
true.
here, then everything we've worked for to get home court advantage at this point goes out the window. They don't want to see that, gentlemen.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And
I
now a
guess it's not
fast
the
break
worst
for
thing
the
in the world
Thunder.
to happen to me.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills. Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. He dishes it to Waiters. Launches a three. Good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here is Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. High arcing shot, and he gets it to go.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Recently, we sat down with Freak to discuss his NBA future as a free agent this offseason. You know, Clark, it sounds like he hasn't ruled out the possibility. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Dion Waiters comes in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. On the floor for Dallas. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Powell is out there with Pachulia. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Williams at the point guard position. The Thunder leading by 13. Durant, the pass to Waiters. And there's the feed to Payne. There's the pick. Jacks up a three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Freak with it, working on Payne. And it's Freak missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Got that one up quick. Waiters got 5 now. Mavericks trail by 15. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Rejected by Collison. Williams attacking. It's Freak, top of the key. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
They're settling. They've got to keep getting the ball inside. Create some balance offensively.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Free throw, good Waiters. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Mavericks shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Outside Williams. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Waiters. Freak passes to Parsons. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Freak. Off with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Durant against Parsons. Shoots from 12. The glass. That one's good. That's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Thunder up 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Well, it's not like they're going off the board, sir.
I just know that one day Thelma and Louise will make it to the other side of the canyon.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. What a game we're seeing from Kevin. With some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Andre Roberson. Then for the Mavericks, Pachulia. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Freak comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Raymond Felton. Durant is out there with Dion Waiters. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Payne. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Stolen by Durant. Kicks it to Waiters. No good. Parsons with some nice D.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Payne can't hit. And here's Freak. He's got 5. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Freak. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Checked in for Oklahoma City. And Dallas with a change here too. Freaks checked in for Williams. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Felton is out there with Freak. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. And then Durant with the dunk.
And they looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Doubled by Felton. Here's Westbrook. The baseline jumper goes down. Westbrook's got 19 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Thunder.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Raymond Felton. Good on both.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Rejected by Nowitzki. Freak with it. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. Well, take a look at the numbers for Freak. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times, he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Here's Westbrook. Dishes to Cantor. Up top, the Ibaka. To the middle. Russell Westbrook again. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Freak. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Durant with a screen on Parsons. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. The Mavericks pull it in.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Thunder.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yes, very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Westbrook. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
From past the arc. No luck. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Parsons kicks to Matthews. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Screen by Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
Yes.
Here's
not yet.
No good and tight defense there. Bobble that shot.
You brought something home?
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
Huh?
A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Who could?
Momentum so critical. And you know
All starting with the broadcasting.